So for about a year, we tried just naturally. And after that, we went and saw my OBGYN, and they went ahead and ran some initial blood work and really didn't discover much other than a potential thyroid issue. But whenever we talked about other symptoms I might be having, he assumed endometriosis. And so we went ahead and did a laparoscopic surgery. And our diagnosis was stage 2 endometriosis with peritubal cysts on my right fallopian tube, and that was my dominant ovary, so it really hindered getting pregnant naturally. That's a big struggle because you're supposed to be able to have kids, and we wanted it so desperately, and you don't feel quite like a woman anymore, and then you feel like it's your fault. So that was hard to come to grips with, not feeling like I was putting Jace through something difficult. We weren't actually with a different clinic, it was through my OBGYN. Really the difference between that and CCRM is drastic. CCRM, they take precautions, and when you're with the OBGYN and you do it for the first time, especially something like Clomid, you don't really realize that should be something that your cycles are monitored and ultrasounds are being done. You don't realize the risk of that. And so when we switched to CCRM, it was very different, constantly being monitored. And once we started seeing our doctor at CCRM, he definitely had a plan, and he was very uplifting and positive about everything. You know, this isn't that bad of a diagnosis, you know, we can get through this. So I felt like our doctor really understood us as a couple, and we were more than just our journey, if that makes sense. So yeah, he got to know us as a couple, and getting to know our personalities outside of just the all-consuming, we want to build a family. It truly was a dream. You know, even the moments of happiness throughout the pregnancy, you still have that fear that something's gonna go wrong because that's all you've known.
She entertaining
She is. I remember constantly asking the nurse, you know, is she okay? Is she okay? And she kept assuring me, yeah, she's perfect. She's wonderful. She's healthy. But you still have that internal, you know, something is going to happen. And because of the losses, because of the struggle, you do parent differently. You have different fears because you don't know if this is your one shot at being a parent. And so there's more anxiety over being a first-time parent because of that.
I thought there might be a stigma, yeah. And, you know, when we talked to my parents, I was concerned that they would think differently, and no, they were super supportive. That was kind of the thing, is we thought there would be a stigma, but, you know, there really wasn't. And, you know, no one really talks about it, and once you do talk about it and it's out in the open, it's not a big deal, and it's just the path that we had to take. My favorite part is the hugs that I get when I come home from work.
Just the daily joy that they bring.